In the food-scarce Arctic, mussels are their main food for the winter. The men greedily gather mussels, completely unaware that danger is approaching. The receded seawater is rising rapidly. The seawater can lift 1,000-ton ice blocks. Once the exit is blocked by ice, the seawater will drown them under the ice. At this moment, the men seem to sense the danger. Experience tells them they need to leave quickly. When they reach the exit, seawater has already started to pour in. The once spacious opening is now crushed and deformed. This speed of the tide, even a moment's delay could mean instant death. But the joy of the harvest has long made them forget the day's risks. In the next few months, without other food supplements, they will keep collecting mussels as their staple food. But this is not a long-term solution. John's team of sled dogs hasn't eaten for 2 days. To maintain the family's food supply, he has to go hunting. John puts a harness on each sled dog. A large transport team sets off on the hunting journey. John's planned hunting ground is more than 10 kilometers away, though the distance isn't far. In the freezing Arctic, this is definitely a challenge. And the cabin ahead is their temporary shelter. An ice pick helps them chisel through the ice faster. The ice here is a full meter thick enough to support a 40-ton truck. After the two work together to remove the cut ice block, John takes out his scarce fresh meat and throws it into the icy seawater. The strong smell of blood can attract large predators. After setting up the rope, all that's left is to wait quietly for the prey to take the bait. Early the next morning, John and his companion walk out of the cabin. His first task is to check the bait he set. John slowly lifts the rope. The heavy feel tells him clearly the prey has taken the bait. Just from the vibration coming through the fishing line, they can tell the prey below is huge. As for what exactly the prey is, they'll find out when they reel in the line. This process is definitely hard physical work. John's son pulls the fishing line. Since the line is deep underwater, the thin line is stretched tight. It takes half an hour to pull the line 800 meters. The son bends down to look below. At this point, they can already see the prey's tail. Pulling up such a heavy weight is extremely difficult. Watching the prey gradually approach the opening, John is also shocked. As the fishing line continues to rise, a huge tail fin is pulled up. The moment the tail fin emerges from the water, it's easy to see it's a Greenland shark. Even though John has been hunting for years, this is the first time he's caught such a massive prey. The Greenland shark is definitely the apex predator of the Arctic Ocean. It often hides in the deep ocean. Catching one like this is really rare, but the opening is too small to pull the shark out. This shark is really out of luck. It actually got its tail fin tangled in the fishing line. This kind of catch is not common. To pull the shark out, they have to widen the opening. This is when the sled dogs are put to the test. This giant weighs a full half a ton. They keep dragging it at the opening. Since they can't take the whole shark with them, they have to cut the shark into pieces on the spot. The shark's thick fat is an indispensable food for them to resist the cold, but this can only sustain John's family and the sled dogs for 2 weeks. The dogs are already starving. In less than half an hour, the approximately 4-meter-long, half-ton shark is cut into pieces. The thick fat is cut into small chunks. Once the sled is full, John starts the journey back home. The first thing he does when he gets home is reward the sled dogs. Without their help, John could never survive in the Arctic. The sled dogs mean a lot to them. He throws the cut fat to the sled dogs. The moment the dogs who haven't eaten for 3 days taste the shark meat, they immediately start eating ravenously. Severe hunger makes them gobble it down. In the next